Climatic factors in agriculture. Since climate is the overall weather conditions over a long period of time, it has a significant impact on the ability to successfully farm. Climate must be considered when planning your farm, fields, and choices of crops. Which climatic factors might have the largest impact on agriculture? Why? Discuss. Since plants require warmth and water to grow, the factors that most impact agriculture are temperature and precipitation. The factors and their impact on agriculture will be explored in the following slides. Temperature. Each species of crop has an ideal temperature range. Knowing the temperature needed for your crop to grow will help you to choose the types of crops you cultivate and when to grow them. For example, wheat is a temperate West African crop. It grows best in moderate climates. If the temperature is too hot when the seeds are germinating, the seedlings will not grow as well as they might in a cooler temperature. The young plants may not be able to tolerate high temperatures and die or fail to thrive. Hot air temperature stunts the growth of shoots and roots. Hot soil temperature can cause damage to root systems, preventing proper nutrient absorption. Higher temperatures will also cause water to evaporate, increasing the amount of water needed for the plant to be healthy. Cooler temperatures within ideal range can increase the quality of crops. However, the crops take longer to mature and flower. Extreme or unexpectedly cool temperatures can injure or even kill seedlings. Precipitation. Precipitation is any form of water that falls to the earth. Since water is required for plants to grow, precipitation is necessary and often beneficial. In West Africa, the most common form of precipitation is rain. The basic types of precipitation include snow, rain, mist or drizzle, sleet, hail, and freezing rain. Any extreme precipitation will damage crops. A lack of precipitation over a long period of time is known as a drought. In drought, crops will not naturally obtain enough water to grow, much less thrive. Too much precipitation can cause erosion, waterlogged soil, or flooding. The leaves and stems of any plant can be damaged by rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Seedlings especially can be washed away by too much water. Flooding can also encourage the growth of pathogens that damage crops. While not precipitation, water vapor in the air, known as humidity, can also foster diseases, fungi, and mold. The soybean field at the right has been significantly damaged by white mold. Air and wind. Air masses and wind can impact agriculture too. As with extreme precipitation, high winds can move seeds, seedlings, and or damage leaves and stems. Wind can also cause erosion. However, wind can be useful when it moves seeds, propagating plants. If you have the ability to purchase or build a turbine, wind can provide your farm with energy. Ocean currents. Generally, ocean currents do not directly impact crops, but they can have drastic effects on agriculture. What might that be? Discuss. Since ocean currents play an important role in climate, especially temperature and precipitation, their impact is significant. For example, if a warm ocean current moves further or closer to land, the average temperature of that land will change. Movement might also cause changes to precipitation levels. One of the concerns about climate change is ocean water circulation and current movement. For instance, the North Atlantic and Gulf Stream currents have been shifting over the past few decades, moving closer to North America and further from Northern Europe. This is causing changes in temperature, precipitation, and marine life on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. No matter how far inland your farm is, ocean currents will indirectly impact its success. Topography. The physical characteristics of the land determines which crops you can grow, where you can grow them, and how successful those crops may be. Topography also impacts your ability to move around your farm and transport agricultural products to market. Mapping your farm's soil and topography, as shown below, can help you make informed decisions about your crops. You can map your farm's topography and soil by hand or use a computer program or service to do so. Topographic characteristics that impact agriculture include soil texture, moisture, quality, makeup, pH level, mineral and nutrient characteristics, and erosion potential, the height of the water table, underground water, elevation, which will be reviewed on the following slide. Elevation, the distance above sea level, impacts the ability to move around the farm and to market easily, soil makeup and quality, erosion potential, air quality. As the elevation rises, the air becomes drier and contains less oxygen. Temperature. Temperature decreases as elevation increases. Weather. Higher elevations tend to have greater extremes in temperature. Latitude. A location's distance from the equator impacts the length of the seasons, number of hours, and concentration of sunlight at that location. When choosing which crops to cultivate, the length of the season, intensity, and number of hours of sunlight must all be weighed heavily. Solar radiation. Better known as sunlight, solar radiation is critical to your crop's growth. Solar radiation provides the light and warmth needed for plants to photosynthesize, germinate, grow, flower, etc. Sunlight works as a regulator and controller in crop cultivation. Crops will not thrive if solar radiation is too diffused or too intense. If you're able to build or purchase equipment to harness the sun's energy, you can also use solar radiation to power your farm. At Wright, sheep are taking advantage of shade created by solar panels. Human activities. Human activities including urbanization, industrialization, deforestation, use of fossil fuels, production of greenhouse gases, and pollution all contribute to climate. Making your farm as eco-friendly as possible will help to prevent further impacts on climate. We will explore the impact of pollution on and by agriculture in the next section.